Hey Scorpios, let's see how you both feel about each other. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. Somebody alerted me to that it's unsubscribed some of my lovely loyal subscribers, so go ahead and check you're subscribed. I'll put your feelings and your situation on the left here and your soulmate's feelings and, you know, the connection on the right there. And then we'll pull some cards for the mutual feelings between you both, or the feelings of the connection. I'll leave information about what decks of cards I'll be using in the description box, along with how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. So go ahead and check that out there. Okay, so let's see, Scorpio. Let's see your feelings towards your soulmate, new or old. Let's just see what's going on here. Are any Scorpios even going to watch this? Oh gosh. Scorpio, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Wands. 10 of Wands. I told you, no Scorpios are going to watch this. And 7 of Swords. Oh, like, some, for cross-watchers, Scorpio cheated on you and told you about it and ran away. It's like a Scorpio could have been cheating on either a fire sign, with an air sign, or an air sign with a fire sign, and then they started to act like the air sign and left the building. They told you and left the building. But let's see, as reading this as the Scorpio energy, Scorpio, you're like, you know what? I did everything I could. I helped them out as much as I could. I was honest with them. It's basically like service here. I served them well here. This is a very, very honourable night. I did the best I could for somebody. I gave them my all. I laid down my sword. I stopped my action. I stopped, going to the club. I stopped all these things. I did my best for this person. Even like I laid down my life for this person here. I gave them everything. And I guess they didn't see everything you did until you exited the building, Scorpio, and that's what you're feeling. That, okay, they never see how much I do for them until I come in and burn this MF down. So, Scorpio, it's like, I'll burn the bridge while I'm standing on the bridge to show how crazy I am. To show that, after a certain amount of time, I'll never go back. I'll burn it to the ground and make sure there's no way back, even if I wanted to go back. So even when this Scorpio may feel like, I wanted you back, they could have told you the truth, I wanted you back, but didn't take no action coming towards you, and you felt like they was lying here. But I definitely feel like low self-esteem could have kicked in for you, Scorpio, after whatever went on here. This 10 of Wands, this ending of a cycle. Some of you could have even maybe caught something from a fire sign. Don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, you're looking to burn bridges and make a new path forward. It may have hit your self-esteem for a long time. It took you into deep, dark places. And you may have thought, why am I here again? Why am I down here again? Why am I experiencing this again? There's still growing to do, Scorpio. This is a Knight of Swords, not a King of Swords. So although you're in this energy of being very honest with people, very clear with people, sometimes the people don't see or hear it from you because it's not what they're looking for. They may consider your honesty like painful, with the Ten of Wands here. Seems to be more a read on how the world is viewing you, Scorpio. I guess it's just your feelings here. I feel like you're definitely in this Knight of Swords energy. Turning away from your soulmate. You laid everything on the line, but after that, they took action. So I feel like here they actually physically cheated on you or did something to you or hurt you or diminished your feelings in some sort of way, not recognizing, because all these people are turned away from each other. So they 100% did not recognize how much you put on the line for them. So when they took action to walk away and made you feel down here in these depths again, where you thought, I'm here again, that's them trying to burn the bridges from you. But you'll be like, forget this. If you're going to burn the bridge, I'll burn the whole town down. So just remember, don't let ego get in the way, Scorpio. I feel like if you're feeling insecure or triggered by a new partner, just be aware of old traumas and lay them to rest. 10 of Wands. Okay, so if you've met somebody new and you want to be open and honest with them, but they're triggering you in some sort of way, triggering your insecurities with the 7 of Wands, I feel like it's an old cycle that you need to lay to rest. And just remember that it was maybe an old person who cheated on you, not a new person. So let's get your soulmate's feelings on the other side. New or old? Let's see. Just the person who's in your mind, what they're thinking or feeling or, you know, about you. 4 of Swords. The Emperor. Oh, didn't want 3 more, but we'll take them, right? The Chariot, the 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So this person definitely sees that, sees now that it's over, I guess, that how much emotional support that you gave to them, how much you actually loved them, how deeply you loved them, because they're looking back over here to this 10 of Wands. And the 10s are about endings of cycles, and this is what you're trying to do, and this is what they're trying to do. Get over the lack of emotional support. The 4 of Swords here, they're trying to heal from losing you. They're trying to put up a front about this ego that, you know, I wasn't bothered about losing them. I walked away from them. But they really took a hit. Even if they was the one who walked away and burnt the bridge, it was their ego that was driving them at that time, and now they feel hurt and stunned into no movement. So they felt even scared to approach you because you was very honorable in how much you actually loved them. Them not being able to see it until it was too late, until the cycle of your love was over, till you withdrew your love or they cut it off, whatever. They wasn't able to see it. So they're going through this very valuable lesson with the Hierophant here. The death of the ego they're going through. It's like fate's going to push them into it with the Chariot, because they are trying to hold on to it as much as they can. They're like, no, I'm fine, I'm healed. It's not hurting me. But they're not actually moving on from it. So they don't move past you, but they're not making any movement towards you either. So it's kind of like fate and destiny is going to give them that nudge, that, hello, you've got to look at this. And I feel like they loved you a lot. They still do. It's difficult for them to realize this, that their own actions caused their hurt, right? You know, when some people swear they're fighting demons and it's actually their own demons that they created. This is kind of what's going on here. They can be kind of saying, look, Scorpio, you know, I hurt you, or I left you, and because of you, you did this, you did that, or, you know, hey, you did this and you did that. So it's not being accountable for their own actions because they're ego led at the moment. But that's all about to change. This needs to be completed now. So this lesson needs to be completed. They're going to get a huge wake-up call. I wouldn't even be surprised if they then run into a huge tower moment in their life where they completely break down, because there's so much for them to learn being with you. And let's look at this now like a new relationship, a new soulmate you've just met. I feel like they see, you know, how honest you are, how forthcoming you are, how strong you are. And it's kind of intimidating to this new soulmate, okay? So let me give an example about a strong woman. You're kind of intimidating somebody here. So I always tell you guys to balance out feminine and masculine energy, whether you're male or female. But this is somebody who is maybe intimidated and maybe starts to back off from you. So they may have come into your life and you're excited about it and things like that, and you feel like you've healed, but then they're intimidated by it. And their lack of movement makes you think, okay, is this guy cheating on me? Because you was cheated on in the past, right? That sort of thing. So if you wasn't cheated on, it'll be something else that's being triggered by this person, because that's what soulmates do. They mirror to us what's not healed within us. You're trying to once again give a lot of love and emotional support. You've got to allow them to love you too, basically. Maybe differently from a toxic relationship. Okay, you might be used to toxic relationships, sort of obsession, crazy fights and fires and cheating. I don't know. But it's saying, you know, just be aware of your own triggers. If everybody's accountable for themselves and say, okay, this is what's scaring me, then we can move forward, right? We can communicate this to each other. And it seems like you have all the tools to do that, Scorpio, because we see the Knight of Swords here. You can communicate very clearly and honestly at this time. This person, I feel like they try to either macho themselves up, whether it's a woman or a man. They try to over-exaggerate who they are. And I don't think you'll like that sort of thing, because you can read them. So you're like, I'm interested in you. You don't have to go and overdo these things. Yeah, this is turned into quite a long reading, isn't it? But I feel like if you've just met them, it's destiny that you met them. So allow this to unfold naturally. Allow it to go ahead. Communicate clearly with each other. If it's somebody you haven't had contact with, I don't feel like they're making any moves towards you yet, because they're being ego-led. And destiny's going to give them a kick up the bum. They now feel the lack of your love, is the easiest way to put it. So let me get the energy between you guys and see if how this will last, or the mutual feelings, what the connection's for or about, or to teach you or them. Just get some extra messages. Awareness. Yeah, I guess this woke you up. If this is a past relationship, it could have woke you up. And I feel like it'll do the same for a new relationship, but in a different way. So if it could have woke you up spiritually in the past, and now it's waking you up to being accountable for your own triggers and actions, right? To do the same there for you both. And let's see here. The light. Wonderful. So I guess like it's trying to bring you out of these dark times of the Seven of Swords, you know, where you said, wow, how did I spiral back down here again? Trying to bring you back up to the light, help you to ascend here, right? We don't just have one spiritual awakening and that's it, we're done, we're out of the darkness. No, we'll probably go in and out a little bit. But this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. If this is a new relationship, I would definitely say it's a very positive one, okay? You're able to work through and communicate about your triggers. Just be aware of your own self and be accountable for yourself, right? Don't try pass the blame and things like that, because you'll scare this new person off. You're definitely the Phoenix here, so just remember that. Don't let ego come into play again for you guys. Good luck.